Hello, this is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. So my husband and I believe we both reached out to you at some point or another. We kind of got a little busy, so we haven't really been able to create this video until now, but we did promise it, so here it is. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just want to show you a few tips and tricks that you can use to really maximize your traffic online. And so with that, I'm going to get started. So the first thing that I noticed is that you don't have a website. And so that would be my first tip, is to have a website with a lot of content. And content is anything that I would be able to highlight. I'm going to go to this site right here. This is one of your competitors, one of their websites that they have. But content is anything that I can highlight, whether it be text or images. And you really want a lot of content because you want to be found for a lot of different keywords. Keywords, for example, like Spokane Roofing, Roofing Company Spokane. There's a lot of volume here that can be had that you're not being found for because you don't have a website with all that content. And it's really important to put yourself in a position to be found. So how you would do that is by having a website with a lot of content that includes information and keywords that you want or need to be found for. So what I would do is after you got that website, have content with these keywords that you're seeing right here in there, and also saving some of the images as these keywords. When Google crawls your site, they see that not only do you have that content, but you have that keyword verbatim within your content, so it's extremely important. It allows you to rank faster and more efficiently. Content is also great for ranking as well because Google feels that the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. And at the end of the day, their whole goal is that when someone searches, they get the information that they need. So the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found because Google wants to ensure that people searching on their platform gets that information quickly and efficiently. My second tip would be to build up this Google business profile and give yourself a chance to get as much traffic as possible. And what I mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, for example, I have roofing Spokane. There is a lot of ways that customers can or clients can convert over. There are the local ads that are right here. These capture the people that click on the first thing that they see, and you can also adjust Google Ads to capture people's attention. The local ads people like because they are guaranteed by Google up to a certain dollar amount. You can see that Google guaranteed right there. So if something goes wrong or something happens, they trust that Google will make it right monetarily. This would be great for you as well because they convert at a very high rate. And also you see this number right here. That's if you had one of these, this is where your number would go right there. And a lot of times if somebody is calling you, they are more likely to convert over as a client because they are taking the time to call already. The Google ads themselves are a lot lower in conversion rate, but you can be seen by a lot of people, and they are a lot cheaper. The map pack here is where a lot of people go to search as well. The people who search this way, they want to see a company that is local and in the area because it shows where they're at here. They can pull up to 80% of the traffic. So with a particular keyword, for example, if we go back to our keyword search, Spokane Roofing, I am actually using Roofing Spokane, but as we saw here, it's like 450 volume. That's how many searches it gets a month. You're looking at 80% of those clients going to them, so that brings it to 360 people going to that map pack right here. So these top three, 80% of the customers are going there. So ranking Organically is also a good way to pull traffic as well. The higher you rank, the more traffic you're going to pull. The lower you are down here, see, they're not going to get as much traffic as the ones who are higher in ranking. But that is also a good way to pull traffic. All these things are super important, and they are all different ways that people search and different ways in which these capture traffic. And last but not least, in order for you to rank organically, you have to build up the strength of your website. And since you don't have a website, we're going to use your competitors. They're at the top right here. So they're getting a lot of the traffic that you should be getting. But these guys, we're going to use them to kind of show what you're missing out on. And how you would do that. So in order to rank organically and build the strength of a website, you would add referring domains, specifically do follow links that send links back to your site. And all referring domains are websites that will send a link to you. For example, if someone is blogging about your business, that will send a link back to your website, and that would count as a referring domain or in backlinks. So all of those, all of them are power. And the more power you have, the higher these numbers are going to be. You generally want these to be a 1-to-1 ratio. And usually with roofing, we look at the 20s, 30s, 40s range, etc. These guys right here are in the 20s, but they are not a 1-to-1 ratio. They are ranking for 81 organic keywords and have an organic traffic of 90. Whereas you aren't having any traffic or ranking for any organic keywords because you don't have a website and people aren't able to find you whenever they search you online. So as you can see, there are a lot of things that you can do to bump yourself up and expand on your online traffic and online presence. Without a website, you are really limiting yourself in terms as to how to be found and what you can do. I hope that this has been helpful and informative, so please reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I would love to chat with you and help you out in any way that we can. Either my husband or I would love to get in touch with you in whatever time fits for you. So with that, I hope you have a great day, and God bless.